with me, your host, Centron, and my special guest.
OMG! Hey y'all! Listen, I'm over here looking on my phone like, oh my gosh, the show just started, and I'm tapping on this phone. That phone would get y'all in trouble. Put that phone down. Hold on, I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Welcome to the winter finale of season of Salad and Fries. I am so excited that you guys are here and that you are going to be a part of this winter finale show. The winter finale only means we're just going to take, as my guest likes to say, a spring hiatus, and we'll be back in the summer for the summer episodes of Salad and Fries, which is going to be cute. It's going to be real cute. The summer episodes of Salad and Fries is going to be cute. So as always, I'm so appreciative that you guys have tuned in this season from our first guest, Nadia Perry, all the way up until this last show, which is going to be our pop topics. We're just going to have a sit back, lay out laughing moments tonight. Get in the comments. If you want to engage in with us, go ahead and drop a note in the comments. Hell, I just said hell. If you want to join the show tonight, we can pull you in. And if you find a topic you want to talk about, drop us a note in the comments, be it either on Facebook or on YouTube. And then we'll shoot you the link, and we can bring you in if you want to come on and chat. But you got to keep it a little clean, honey, and make sure you say allegedly. If you're gonna talk about somebody, we gotta say allegedly, because we don't do lawsuits at Salad and Fries. Okay, let's be clear. Okay. Don't forget to go ahead and visit us each and every week at our website at www.salad-n-fries.com for all things Salad and Fries. There you'll be able to stay up to date and current with anything that's going on with Salad and Fries. We do have some merch that's coming. That's short for merchandise. I know that's right. Sorry. Let me let this bell go. But yes, we're going to have some merchandise come. And we're also probably going to be doing some giveaways in our summer Salad and Fries show. We have some stuff that we're going to be doing over the next several months. So yes, this is the winter finale, but the summer shows start in July, and it is going to be hot. I already have guests that are going to come on. They're looking forward to coming on. So make sure that you are tuning in or going to our website to stay abreast of the new shows that are going to be starting in July. Don't forget, if you are in YouTube land, we ask that you go ahead, like, subscribe, and share the YouTube channel so that everyone can enjoy some Salad and Fries. It is so imperative that we all participate in this YouTube platform. Come on, work with me here. Yes, Kiki said, let's get it in. We about to get it in. We're going to go in. So guys, make sure that you don't forget to go to our website, salad-n-fries.com. Click on the YouTube link. It'll take you directly to the YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click on subscribe, and you'll be able to get updates whenever something is posted on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for choosing Salad and Fries, but let's get into it tonight. We about to have some fun. And don't forget, if you do want to join, just go ahead, drop a note in the comment section. Like, bring me in. I got something to say. As long as you ain't about to come on here and smack nobody, allegedly. You good. But other than that, let me go ahead and get my host on, my co-host on. Guys, you've seen him on previous shows. It's none other than the fabulous Maurice Smith, who is the host and executive producer of the critically acclaimed podcast Category Is. Maurice is also the owner of a stationery and greeting card company called Paper Genius. Everybody give a round of applause. Baby, make that what? Maurice! Hey, boo!
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I'm here.
Well, it is Monday.
It is Monday. I'm still standing. Allegedly.
Okay, Antoine Fisher.
Listen! How was your day?
It was Monday. We're having like some weird weather here in Philadelphia. We're having like these snow squalls.
That's called karma, honey, from last night. Child, you know what? Don't give me no more content because you're giving me content already. See, y'all? See how the universe works? See, what you did last night was wrong. Now you got the poor people in Philly over there dealing with snow. See? That's the problem. He done slapped some snow into Philly. Now y'all out there suffering because of him. him who shall remain nameless.
Well,
For now.
we'll get into it.
We'll get into it. So what's
Yeah.
going on? How's life? How's everything?
Life is good. Life is good. No complaints. Everything is, working out the way it's supposed to work out. So I'm blessed, happy, thankful, grateful, all of that.
Everything is working out the way it's supposed to work out. And I want to know that it's working out the way it's supposed to be working out. Get into it. Okay. Hey, Allery girl. Tell some hey girl.
Not those.
He did. He done went on stage, done cut up food, and now the people in Philly over there struggling, not struggling, struggling. Hold on, let me get it up. Let me get it. They over there struggling allegedly. Let me stop being a mess. These people's like, what is going on with these foods already? Well, let us go ahead and get into it because we got a night to get it in. I know my neighbor's gonna be like, if he pressed that bell one more time. Well, they're gonna have to deal with this bell tonight because we about to get it in. Okay. So first and foremost, I want to congratulate Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University grad. I had to put that FAMU in there. No, I didn't go to FAM. FAM was my first choice. It was my first choice.
Oh, it was.
It was like, okay, so now we got to, hold on. Let me do this. We want to congratulate Will Packer and his all-black production team of the Oscars for 2022. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on, Will Packer. You did that. Because now I'm like, listen, great things come from the halls of HBCUs. Let's be clear. So let's go ahead and flash this and circle this back to me. We'll get back to Will. But yeah, when I was in high school, my first choice in college was FAM. My second choice was Morehouse.
Okay.
My third choice was Johnson and Wales. My fourth choice was College of Charleston, and my fifth choice was University of South Carolina, and then number 6 was South Carolina State.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but my first choice definitely was FAM. Like, you could not tell me I wasn't going to FAM.
About to be a rattler.
I was about to be a baby. Like, I was about to go, and I said, but let me tell you what kept me from going to FAM. What kept me from going to FAM, but 41-year-old Centron would now flash back into a 17-year-old Centron. Girl, it ain't that deep. Going to FAM because their alumni network is dead. Let's be clear. FAM's alumni network is a legit cult. I am sorry. I am here to say it. That is my opinion. They are a cult. Like, baby, if they see a FAM tag, they are like running you over to be like, yo, alum. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all calm down? Can y'all bring that to 2? Y'all don't like 1,000? There are some prideful people. Like, out of all the HBCUs, in my opinion, I feel like FAM alumni have like the baby, we are here. Like they like Allery said, there is no alumni network like FAM. Come on. I'm just here to say it. I love the house. I love Spelman. I love Spell House. I love it. I love it all. But baby, Spelman Morehouse combined, to me, I feel they have strong alumni networks. But as it relates to noise and volume, FAM is it, baby.
I can see that.
FAM is on it, honey. I'm just here to say it. But yeah, congratulations to Will Packer for producing the Oscars last night, regardless of what our family members did. Regardless of what our family members did last night.
Did you watch it live?
So, yesterday was a very involved day for me. So I had disconnected from all sources of media and everything and everyone, because I was like, girl, you got to send your university for your show tomorrow. Honey, because honey, my blood was balling, not boiling. It was balling yesterday. However, I did get all the read last night, and some of the people in here who's watching it will tell you, baby, I was going in all night, like posting pictures, like like Lupita's picture.
I felt
Baby,
bad for her.
Honey, Lupita was giving me Us. I was like, girl. She didn't know if she was safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
She was like, let me lean back just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let me lean back. So, okay. So for those of you who don't know, who just joined, this is the winter finale of Salad and Fries. And this is Maurice Smith, who is the executive producer of Category Is. We are talking about all things pop culture today. We have a lot to go over. However, our whole show shifted last night. Like literally, Maurice got a text from me that said, "Hey, we're gonna shift the show a little bit. We about to bring Rock and Smith on so we can have a conversation about what occurred last night." But okay, give me your honest opinion of why you think everything occurred last night.
Drugs and alcohol.
Hold on, Maurice. Hold on. Now, I done told you. Allegedly. I done the views expressed on Salad and Fries are those on Salad and Fries and may not be based on factual data. Allegedly. Thank you. Continue.
Because personally, so I didn't see it live. So I felt like it was kind of like when the whole Janet Jackson Super Bowl thing happened.
Nipplegate.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl live. So like when I woke up the next morning, I was like, well, damn, what did I miss? So I had to go back and watch it. And so I'm a fan of Chris Rock. I have long been a fan of Chris Rock. He's probably like my favorite comedian like ever.
Period.
So first I saw the clip of the slap, and then I was like, "What did he say?" Let me go back and try to watch like the whole thing because I wanted to see it in full context. And so he started off talking about like Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem, and then he shifted over and he made like a G.I. Jane reference to
G.I. Jane Part 2. That's it.
Part 2. I didn't think it was that bad. Like Will Smith himself was laughing.
He was.
Jada was like,
Jada rolled her eyes.
She rolled her eyes real hard.
She did give that Baltimore roll. She was like, it was the 1-2. Like, like, girl. All right, girl, you did 2 eyes, honey. Like, I got you backstage. She gave that eye roll.
She did. And then the camera cuts back to Chris Rock, right? And then apparently Will Smith starts walking up on stage. Where was security? Number one.
Well, you got to remember, they're a different kind of black now that they got money. But hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Allegedly, they're a different type of black now that they got money. But continue.
And then he hauls off and slaps Chris Rock in the face. And I was like, well, I just didn't get the disconnect in that like 5 seconds from him laughing at the joke to then walking on stage to physically assault someone. So I'm like, okay, I understand that's your wife. However, we're on this we're on this protect black women, that is the mantra, but you can't translate that into an outward expression of violence and toxic masculinity, because that's where and that's where it kind of went left for me. Because go ahead.
No, go keep going.
Because if that were a white man, would he have gone on that stage? If that was Amy Schumer up there making jokes, would he have gone on stage and slapped her across the face? I don't think so. So it's like, well, what was going on in your world or your universe at that moment to see, okay, this is okay for me to do on live television.
On live TV. On the night that the black man produced the show. But that's all I'm going to talk about. That's all I'm going to talk about on the night. Any other night of the Oscars. I'm not saying that it was good to do it. But any other night, Mr. FAMU wasn't producing the show. You go for it, sis.
Show out. Yeah.
But tonight, brother Will Packer and his all-black production team was producing the show. Sis,
Yeah.
come on.
And then you go back to your seat and you're still carrying on, yelling
Sis
and
was
cussing.
carrying, honey. Sis was carrying.
Miss Will, what is going on?
Listen, sis was at Continental, honey, and she was not happy about the presentation. She did not like the girls coming out on the stage at Continental, honey. Only kids gonna get these references, baby. She was in the audience pissed, honey. She was like, her dress fake. She stole that dress. Sis, you gonna roll up on say, boy, they are going in. They are going in these comments. Hold on. So, okay, pause for me. So before I get to the comments, y'all, I know y'all gonna go in about this whole stuff, but so I've been reading his book, okay, and just reading his book, just a little bit of his book that I've been reading and looking at what transpired yesterday. The only thing that went through my mind was number one, his dad is now deceased, and I feel like his dad had so much control over the things that he did. And so therefore, I felt like he always felt like he was a child and he stayed in a child's place. If you're reading his book, I feel like he stayed in that place mentally, even as an adult, because even as an adult, he said in his book, his dad was like running it. Mm-hmm. However, when his dad died, I feel like he got the green light to be Big Willie. Mm-hmm. But somebody else but one of my friends put it in perspective at lunch today. He said, it's not so much that his dad dying gave him the right to become who he is, but his dad's death put mortality in perspective. And he started realizing life is a fleeting moment. And therefore, I've probably missed out on opportunities. So therefore, I need to do what I got to do. So last night, in that moment in time, not giving it as the right moment in time, but last night he had a moment. You know what? I've been wanting to slap this brother for a long time.
Since 2016. When
Since 2016. I've been wanting to. Where's my powder? Where's my powder? Where's my powder? Like, I think he's been like waiting for that moment.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think if you look at Will Smith's career and like how he started out, you know, he was the rapper, then he did TV, and then he's been waiting to get this Oscar for so long, because if you remember when he did 6 Degrees of Separation back in the day, he was they were talking, oh, it's such a great performance. He might win an award for this. He might get an Oscar for this. But there was like that one scene where he could have kissed that man, but he didn't, because, you know, he thought that would mess up his street cred. And so they said he wasn't pushing himself far enough as an actor.
Hold on. He ain't got no street credit.
Allegedly.
I mean, well, according to his book, now let's be clear. According to his book, I am going to give it away. I'm just going to leave that right there where it is. We ain't going to talk about it.
But if you're waiting for this moment your entire career, you finally get there. I could potentially win this award tonight. Like, this might be my night. Like, I'm feeling it. And then nobody's talking about your award today. I didn't even know he won. Like, I had to go to Wikipedia and say, well, who actually won the category?
Okay.
And I was like, oh, he won. And then I had to like watch the videos. But like, nobody's talking about you winning that award today. Everybody's talking about the slap.
The slap that was heard around
the world.
The world. Keith. So, baby, when you sick and tired of being sick and tired, but have to check a person right quick to make sure the world knows you are not for play. Well, baby, I mean, let's be clear. His book contradicts that, because his book, I keep going back to his book. Everything in his book contradicts what he did. Well, actually, his book does support what he did last night, because he was in that mental space of play, in that mental space of acting, because this is what an actor would do in the scripted scene. Will would not do that. Will is afraid of confrontation, because according to the book, he would not do that. But the actor who he's created, or the persona that you get on screen, would do that. So I'm like,
This ain't Bad Boys, honey. This was the Oscars.
Hello.
Like
It was the softest, corniest joke. It was not a hardball joke for Chris Rock. It was not. And I mean, so let's be clear. For some people, or let's just say I ain't even gonna say for all black people, but I will say for some of our cousins would not have gotten the reference last night. They didn't understand what G.I. Jane meant. They didn't know what that meant. Only people who's actually who's probably seen the movie or heard of the movie understood the reference. So you probably would not have gotten the fact that he was talking about her bald head in reference to the character that Demi Moore. It was Demi Moore, right? I think it was Demi Moore.
Was it Demi Moore?
I think it was Demi Moore who played.
I thought it was Natalie Portman. I don't know.
Child, no. Natalie Portman played in V for Vendetta.
She shaved her head though in that, right?
She did shave her head for Vendetta, but it was not G.I. Jane. Maybe he should have said. Maybe he should have said V for Vendetta Part 2. Because that would have been worse. Because I think more black people seen V for Vendetta. So yeah, it was Demi Moore who played in G.I. Jane. So for me, I'm like, come on, that was such an iconic role, and it wasn't tasteless.
He didn't say anything negative about her bald head and then people, it was like a sly comment about her disorder, the alopecia, and I don't think it was any of that. It was more just about the haircut itself. So I don't know if there's some internalized, there's something behind the scenes.
Child, 2016, he was still waiting since 2016. He had that moment. He said, "Oh, you've been coming for me since 2016, sis." My cousin said, honestly, I think Will was just tired of all the jokes about his wife.
I don't think so. As much stuff as they talked about Will and Jada with that entanglement.
Listen, I wonder where August. Hello, August. This is Shirley. Woman to woman.
Right.
When I say I want to be Shirley so bad and call August last night, hello, August. This is Shirley. Because I got something to tell you real quick. Will was not seen as a threat, therefore security was enjoying the show. That is true, because nobody really knew he was going to do it, because people know him. They're like, child, he's soft. He ain't going to do nothing.
Soft.
He's soft. According to his book, he even called himself soft. Allery said, that's it, Maurice. I think when you were talking about the toxic masculinity and everything else, you can't translate that to violence and toxic. Mm-hmm. Come on, somebody. Brandon said, that slap was crazy. That slap was crazy how what? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense, Brandon. It makes a whole lot of sense. I think Chris just got the brunt of it. No. And honestly, y'all don't judge me. Don't y'all judge me with what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
I mean, like somebody posted on Facebook today. They was like, Laverne girl, that could have been you. It could have been me. Because honestly, I think he probably has gotten to a place where he's like, you know what? Everybody cracking jokes. I mean, you got Laverne Cox of all people. Don't have me go down the road on, hey, Laverne, girl, let me be clear. I like you, sis, and I like everything that you stand for. But, girl, sometimes you just give me a little bit much, and I just can't be behind it. Nope. Mm-hmm. I wish I could just be in her inbox and be like, I like you, sis, but sometimes you're just giving me too much. You're just giving me too much. Well, girl, that could have been you last week, girl.
They got beef?
No, Laverne was coming for. Hold on.
Allegedly.
Hold on. Let me. Allegedly, Laverne was coming for Will and Jada at another function that took place. I guess she was hosting or whatever, and I guess she popped off at the mouth too. But I said, Laverne, girl, no, honey. Careers.
I think I remember something.
Let's look at these careers, girl. Orange is the New Black ain't got you on the same level as Will, sis. I love you, girl, but no, sis, stay in a child's place.
She's selling us Smirnoff. She got some Smirnoff coins.
Do you see the judgment I'm giving you right now when you just said Smirnoff? Oh, Smirnoff, we would love for you to sponsor Sarah Price. You go, this cocktail is brought to you by Smirnoff. Thank you. Fatima said, this entire situation is just strange and unexpected. I'm anticipating a statement about his mental health soon. Girl, he wrote a whole book about it. Fatima, sis, he wrote a whole book about his whole mental state of where he is in. I think the book gives you an in-depth background of him, in my opinion. Let's see. Yes, Allery, the book is good. The book is full of drama. Them first couple of chapters will have you having to take a break, honey. Whoop! Fatima said Kanye somewhere breathing on the side of a release. We'll get to him later, honey. We got him on the docket for later too. We'll talk about that. Hold on. So when I say they going in on these comments, Allery says, so what? I guess she's what y'all think the Academy is gonna do? Nothing.
Well,
what?
Next year is gonna be.
I mean, as far as the production of the show, ain't nobody black gonna produce it. Ain't nobody black gonna produce it no more.
They like, this ain't the Source Awards. We can't be fighting. And
although,
what's next? They're gonna be shooting in the parking lot.
But Will did an amazing job with the production. It's just unfortunate that this was a result of it, and I'm hoping that they're not connecting the two, saying, "Oh, we didn't have this energy until somebody brown produced the show." And I'm like, no, those don't go hand in hand. So let's not even go there. Let's not go there. Go ahead. What you was about to say, Maurice?
But they will probably make that association and make some changes for next year.
Delay the show. His speech was heartwarming. You can see the pain in his eyes. Will has been holding some serious. No, read his book. Y'all will see what all that was. It was for the camera. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stunt queen.
Stunt queen. Listen, had I not, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think had I not started reading his book, I probably would not have the strong, allegedly, opinions that I have today. Because when you're reading that book, it shifts your mind and how you view him as a person because of the book. Now, did you read the book or you have the Audible?
I ain't read it.
Okay, baby. Everybody who's had the book, they said don't read the book, listen to the audio book. They said the audio book would just put you in like, ooh. So what is it? Oh, so Allery is talking about us when we were saying how he's an actor. That explains a lot for me. I think he feels he needs to perform for Jada. You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because I was about to make a Tupac reference, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Did you see the meme? Somebody said Tupac would have shot.
Okay, but okay. Now let's be clear. If we're gonna talk about Tupac as a rapper is a persona. Right. Tupac as a person, they are not one and the same. They are not one and the same. So Pac would not have ran up on that stage. Let's be clear, unless he was provoked to be Tupac the rapper. But Tupac the person, nah. Tupac the person was smooth. Like, we ain't gonna do that to Pac tonight. Nah, kid. Not the Source Award. But let me tell you who needs to tap him on the shoulder and give him a call. Auntie Oprah need to go on here and call him, man.
That's what I think this is all like a setup for. Because now I can see who gonna be. Red Table Talk's about to pop off.
Child, they're gonna have the most ratings ever, honey.
Yeah.
The most.
Then he gonna parlay this into like an Oprah interview, a little sit down. He might be on Gail. Somebody.
Auntie Gail don't want that.
Gail said no, man.
And Gail, if you're out there, I'm waiting for you to come on Salad and Fries. I love you, Auntie Gail. You've been to South Carolina. You've met my family. Auntie Gail, I need you to come on. I gotta call her Auntie Gail. Yeah, she interviewed some of my some folks in the country where I'm from when Biden was running for president. So listen, I need Auntie Gail to come on the show. I need y'all to go on, send Gail a note, Auntie Gail a note, and say, Auntie, just pop in, even if it's for 2 minutes. That's the whole show.
That's all you need.
I just need Auntie Gail to come on and just say, "Hey nephew." If she was to come on and say, "Hey nephew," I would die. Okay. So my cousin said, y'all know they have an open marriage. Allegedly, friend. We gotta say allegedly. I don't care what they said. He had said he knew about August. Child. Somebody said, if this is how he act in March, I wonder how he gonna act in August. I said, oh, y'all girls be going in on the kids. Anything else you want to talk about as it relates to Will and his reaction last night? Because we're gonna move on from him.
No, just I want to know the deeper story, and I think we'll get it.
Hopefully,
we'll get it soon, one day.
But again, I do think
of the book,
the sequel of the book, of which I do think. In closing on this whole topic about Will and his actions last night, as I said earlier, I do believe death puts mortality in perspective. And his father's death, I believe, has opened up a box of emotions that he's always wanted to get out. And now he has the opportunity or the platform to do it. A, by writing this book, and B, now he's just like, yo, I just got to put it out there. And then think about it. Those people who have read the book, they could be low-key sending him little notes like, I always thought that was you. Mm-hmm. But now I got it in writing from you. So, he's probably like dealing with, oh my gosh, I probably should have said X, Y, and Z. So with that being said, with everything that transpired yesterday, can I tell you this next pop topic would have been perfect because I needed Auntie Wendy to be on TV today. Okay, I needed Auntie Wendy on TV today. And the fact that Auntie Wendy is going to be no more is hurting me to my heart. Like, to know that the Wendy Williams show is coming to an end after 14 years? Y'all, come on. Can y'all imagine Wendy coming out today? I mean, the show would have opened. She would have been already sitting in the chair.
Like, let's just get right down to it.
Like, Wendy would have went at Allery and said, Maurice, you on it tonight. He's going to probably listen to a couple of sit-downs and a second book deal. But them folks going to make sure he don't win no more awards.
No more.
He don't care. He done got the Oscar. But he doesn't have, what is it got? He's not an EGOT, though, right? So he's not.
No. But I read that he swept, like, all the awards this season. Because I know he won the BAFTAs. I think he won a SAG. Okay. And I guess Golden Globe, and now he has the Oscar.
So all he needs is a Tony, right? What is it?
Tony, yeah.
Does he have
Broadway.
an Emmy?
He might. So. He doesn't?
I don't know. We don't know. We have to look that up. We got to get our resources on working about it. So yes, today would have been a perfect day for the Wendy Williams show to follow, because Auntie Wendy would have gone in today. Auntie Wendy would have came out, honey, with all kinds of facts, honey. But today they had Auntie Viv on. I don't know why we call her Auntie Viv. Like, I think she likes being called Auntie Viv. But she had Auntie Viv and Carson on today. And I thought they did a great job. But today was the day that either Sherry should have hosted or Wendy. Because Sherry's a comedian. Mm-hmm. And Sherry would have given her perspective as a comedian. And girl, why is Alexa trying to not Alexa? Why is what's the girl name? What's the other one? Siri. I can't deal with her. She needs to go away. But today would have been a great day for either Wendy to host the show or Sherry Shepherd to host the show, because I think both would have did a smackdown good job. According to Newsweek, the show's slot will be taken over by Sherry, a new show led by frequent Wendy guest host Sherry Shepherd. The show will include elements from Williams' show, including the same showrunner and the Hot Topic segment that has provided many of the Wendy Williams show's most viral moments. Also, according to Newsweek, the show seems to be ending because they do not envision Wendy Williams returning as host anytime soon. She last hosted her show in July of 2021, but was forced to step back to recover from numerous health problems. This followed breaks the star had to take from filming her show in 2018, 2019, and 2020. Sherry is set to air on Fox in the fall of 2022. In the meantime, the latest set of guest hosts for the Wendy Williams show have been announced and include Shepherd and fellow frequent co-host Michael Rappaport. Is that how you say his name? Michael Rappaport?
Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport, as well as Fat Joe, Remy Ma,
Bevy
Smith. I love me some Auntie Bev, Bevy Smith, and Terrence J. What are your thoughts on this, friend?
I'm a little sad because, I guess sad, yeah, to see Wendy go. I know she's been having some health issues, so thoughts and prayers for whatever is going on there. Um, but I feel like I don't really know too much about Sherry Shepherd. Like I haven't really watched her since The View. I didn't watch her like sitcom or whatever, but I felt like Wendy Williams is the Wendy show. And I know they named Sherry as like the permanent guest host, which means like, girl, you show. They was like, she's showing up every day anyway, so might as well.
The thing about Sherry is I have met Sherry.
Okay.
And my knowledge of Sherry, especially with her background of everything that she's done, she was perfect for hosting the show while Wendy was away.
Temporarily, yeah.
Temporarily. Yeah, like temporarily. Like she could be a good one when Wendy would do her Friday stuff. Sherry would be perfect to come on for Fridays and cut up with Wendy. Like, I love Sherry. Sherry is a great comedian. Sherry is overall, just as a person in general, she's freaking amazing. And I think it's a great move. I'm happy that she does have her own show, but no one can ever replace Wendy Williams. Like even Sherry Shepherd said, like, I can't replace Wendy Williams. No one can replace Wendy Williams. Like for me, Wendy is just iconic media. You know?
Yeah.
Hello, all the way back from WBLS and some of her other radio spots.
Whitney Houston.
Hello, baby. I wish I could play that interview right now because that interview, honey, the
iconic.
Kids, iconic. You talk to a child that way. You don't talk to me that way. You talk to a child. I said, Wendy, Auntie ain't happy with you. But Wendy done had plenty of people come on her show and they be going in, and I'd be like, Wendy keep rolling. Like Wendy asks the hard questions. Like she asks you could be you could be walking down the street holding hands with Wendy, and next thing you know, that's helping her push you off the cliff saying, well, girl, you okay? No, sis, you just pushed me off the bridge.
Yes. All up in your business like a Wendy interview. Like
hello. All up in my business like a Wendy interview. This is private to you and I. Listen, them two always been beefing. And I am here for it. I am here for all their beef. That Mariah and Wendy beef, baby. I never want that beef to be cooked. Because Mariah, them two, I love it. I would love to see them in a room. I would love to see Wendy, Mariah, and Whitney in a room. I want to see them three in a room. And Total. Because remember, Total rolled up on them. What you say? What you say? They had a lot to say that day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Wendy, come back, sis. We hope you get it together. We know you got it together, Auntie. But it is what it is. Any more thoughts on the Wendy Williams show transitioning over to the Sherry show?
No. None.
Moving on. Next topic for discussion. Listen, Allery said, here go Allery. Open back the Wendy Williams door. Speaking of Wendy, they said her ex-manager is trying to become her guardian. Oh, Allery girl, you gotta put allegedly girl in here. Allegedly girl. Allegedly. I don't know nothing about that, sis. I don't know. We're gonna stay out of that. But hold up. But I thought Kevin was her
the ex-husband, right?
But because Kevin was her ex-manager.
And her secretary.
Or maybe I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. Thank you. Thompson, allegedly, I apologize. Y'all get in these comments with allegedly. Her son is guardian.
Oh,
well,
son.
her son, like for those people who have just been like diehard Wendy fans, you feel like Lil Kev is like your nephew. Because you see him go from baby to college to now he's an adult. But he idolizes her and she idolizes that boy. So like who else to be her guardian other than her son? And I'm pretty sure he'll take care of her. I think he'll make good decisions. And I think she's not trained. I think she's been a good mother to him. Again, I ain't been in a household, but just listening to the little bit of stuff when she does talk about him and their love, you can feel she's outside of work. Wendy goes hard for her kid, for her child. And she went hard for her husband. Like Wendy was like, listen, he might have been doing all this stuff, but I'm gonna deal with it. But I think she just hit her breaking point as she get older. Like you know what? I can't do this no more. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I can't be running after these cluck clucks. I'm gonna tell you right now, you and that cluck cluck gonna eat some hot grits when they come to me. Get them nuts out of my face. Before we go to the next topic, have you been watching Drag Race this season?
No, I about to get my gay card revoked. I don't watch Drag Race.
You ain't getting your gay card. When did you stop watching? What season you stopped?
Probably like season 3.
Oh,
because I stopped liking it when they would just show up with all of they weren't in the workroom like making their costumes anymore. I like that part of it.
I mean, it's
more like authentic.
I get it. I hear what you're saying. I mean, when they have their design,
but it's already made. You come with all your stuff in the trunk. You just got to pull it out.
I mean, at this point, the show is like, excuse me, I guess because at that time when it started, you had more girls who did so that was coming on the show. Now, as the show has gotten more seasoned, it's like the people who are coming on, a lot of those girls don't know how to sew. So it's like, girl, you good on stage, you a good face, but you don't know how to sew. And it's like, should we discount you for that? Yes. Because the girls who can sew, y'all ain't putting them on.
Exactly. It's like Project Runway, and you show up with all your designs already done. Nah, girl.
I'm judging y'all.
I need to see the talent. Yeah.
Oh, see, now I gotta take away your gay card. Because we were supposed to talk about drag. Race. That was supposed to be a one-off. Well, this season is okay. It's okay. It's all right. I love me some Mama Ru. I love Mama Ru. And if RuPaul was to walk through my door right now, I'd probably pass out. Now, y'all, let me be clear. All my friends will tell y'all I have 3 people I idolize in my life. RuPaul, Martha Stewart, and Cindy McCain. Okay, let's be clear. I have said this multiple times. You ain't ever knew about Cindy McCain, friend? Oh, friend, I will fight you over Cindy McCain, baby. Baby, don't play with me when it comes to Cindy McCain, honey.
Listen, so how you feel about Meghan McCain?
I don't deal with Meghan. Okay, let me say it like this. Let me preface it this way. I love Meghan, but Meghan is more so she's the female version of her father. So it's her and her mom are not the same. You know, like Cindy has done her best to impart the ways of Lady McCain. However, Meghan is very much the female version of her dad. And it doesn't make her a bad person. She's just opinionated. That's just her. That's just Meghan. But baby, I live to meet some Cindy, honey. Because when Senator McCain ran for president, that's when I found out who his wife was. And I looked her up. I said, nah, she's a philanthropist. Nah, she got coin. She was like, I'm a woman without John. Coins. And that's why I fell in love with her, because I want to be like, I want to be the girl. I ain't gotta go work those 9 to 5, honey. I'm a philanthropist. You better get out of my face, honey. I raise money for the youth, for music and arts. You better get out of my face. What do you do for a living? What do I do for a living? I'm married. I'm married. That's all you need to know. Girl, Allery done went back to Will. Be mad at me. But Will Smith just dropped his apology on Chris' Instagram. Authentic or his clothes to clean up. Girl, They doing damage control.
That Olivia Pope done got to him, honey.
Yes, honey. They doing damage control, honey. That's all that
Yeah.
is. That's just damage control because he done damage control. That's all that is. So moving on to the next order of business on the docket. And later, if any of you want to come on and Kiki for the last few moments of the show, just let us know, drop a note and be like, pull me in. And I'll send you you gotta send me your email and I'll send you the link to come on the show. But either way, we're gonna go to this next topic, which is the Ralph Lauren HBCU collection.
Mm-hmm.
Because this okay. Let me read my talking points first, and then we'll talk about it. The Ralph Lauren HBCU collection, according to GQ magazine, a capsule collection released with 2 Atlanta-based HBCUs, Morehouse and Spelman colleges, captures campus life from an earlier era. James Jeter, Director of Concept Design and Special Projects for Ralph Lauren, and a Morehouse alum, in collaboration with Dara Douglas, Director of Inspirational Content for Ralph Lauren, and a Spelman alumni.
Mm-hmm.
Acclaimed photographer Nadine, I'm gonna mess up her last name, Ajuwer, alongside Black cinematographers and creative directors, shot the images which feature current students and professors as models. This is what happens when you have your retainer in and you're trying to read all cute. It followed a $2 million pledge from Ralph Lauren Corporate Foundation made in December 2021, designated for scholarships for students at Morehouse, Spelman, and 10 other HBCUs. I'm pretty sure that Hampton, Howard, and a few others are on that list. But good old Morris Brown ain't. Okay, let's get into this.
Yes.
Go for it.
Them clothes ugly.
Maurice!
I'm sorry.
Maurice!
I'm sorry.
You done set the black you done come on stage and done slap the people. Maurice!
I don't like them. Like, I don't like some of the sweaters are okay. And then there's like one kind of overcoat with like the button in the front. It's like a strap and a button. I would wear that coat.
Okay.
But the rest of it, I'm like, hey, who is wearing this? And where? But I know I didn't go to HBCU. I went to Clemson University.
We went to PWIs.
Yes. And I know fashion is, they be dressing.
The 9.
HBCUs.
The 9.
Like, yes.
Sleeping like this at night. Ain't mess up my hair. Okay.
I know they take fashion to a whole different level at HBCU. However,
we don't know about the newer kids. Now, the newer kids ain't like how it was with us, because these newer ones, they looking like PWI shot. They rolling out of here with their furs, slippers, and going to class. So I'm gonna leave that right there with it.
What time period are these clothes supposed to represent? Because I don't know. Very it just says Harlem Renaissance to me.
So from the readings that I've read, that some of the backlash that they're like the clothing is from a time in which the non-melanated was more so celebrated. But I'm like, in which time have the non-melanated not been celebrated, girl?
That's true too.
Let's be clear. But they're saying so one thing. Most of the people on the project, really almost all the people on the project, are melanated. They are our cousins and aunties and uncles and grandmothers and stuff. You know, they did their research. They know the history of the schools. Now, for us, looking at it from a PWI perspective, we don't necessarily understand or get it. I do think had we been at an HBCU, we would understand the connection. Like when I look at pictures of when you look at the pictures in the Divine Nine, most of the people in the Divine Nine in those pictures
look like these chicks right here.
They look like the people in those pictures. Like they look like the clothing. Like I mean, being Greek and looking
Charter
at that.
member of Delta
Hello,
Sigma Theta.
hello. I mean, when I looked at those pictures, I said, "You better come through, Delta Sigma Theta." All right, Z5B. I see them Sigmas over there. I mean, it did give me like, back in the day, Greeks, like that was the time to be Greek.
Yeah.
There's differences of opinions, and I want information to come out to see the people who like it or the people who don't like it. I don't know, did you go to the HBCU or didn't? I think more people who didn't go to HBCUs, I think we don't too much care for it. But those people who did go to HBCUs and embody the history and of HBCUs and the culture, I think they're like, no, this is perfect. Like, oh my gosh, I would wear this to class. I honestly could see people walk around Morehouse and Spelman wearing these outfits. That's just
Really?
I see it. Maurice, I see it. And I love the creative team that was behind it. I like that they look like us. Knowing the brand of Ralph Lauren, he said he wanted this collection to demonstrate that Black fashion is American fashion. Like, it is American fashion. His brand is supposed to be the iconic American brand. And why not have this as a part of it? Because he's like, this is iconic American brand. We just never celebrated it, and we need to, and that's why he has this line. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say,
Bree. How much these clothes cost?
Child, let's be clear. I don't even buy his stuff unless it's on clearance now.
On a
So,
regular
child,
day, yeah.
so let's
I
not even.
shop at Old Navy. Look what Old Navy got. They got an HBCU collection. I might need to check them out.
Well, child, I no comment. Allery said the collection is giving. It's giving, Allery. What is it giving? It's giving. It's giving. She said it's giving a vintage classic in a way that looks good on print, but I don't think it will translate to real raw. Let's be clear, Allery. I think the clothes is cute, but it is for like we're in Atlanta, so it's definitely clothing that I could wear in December, January. But them the only 2 months I could wear that, because baby, them tweed pants is hot,
thick.
Okay, them things is saying, girl, I'm about to sweat. She said, but someone said the collection resembled Andre 3000 Benjamin's big. Yes,
ooh, it does. Ooh,
Allery, girl, you better stop, girl. Allery, I'm gonna have to block you from the comments, girl. Girl, you can't be putting it out there like that, sis. Allery done came for the girls. Allery said, rumor has it, rumors. Honey, Allery done put it out there like, girl, let me tell y'all real quick. She said, I know that's right. Which HBCU Old Navy collaborate with? Maurice Brown. Okay, let me hold on. That was a listen. Now I'm gonna get slapped probably about Maurice Brown alumni, because Will Smith done opened the door for people to start getting slapped when you say something that folks don't like. But listen, I hope this opens the door for more HBCUs that are not on the platform of a Howard or a Morehouse or Spelman or Clark. Really, I want to see more Clark stuff, honestly. I know Clark is a big school, but I want to see more Clark stuff.
Really?
I want to see Clark celebrate it more. I want to see Maurice Brown celebrate a little bit more. It's like Morehouse was on my list of schools to attend. I mean, it was not at the top. It was under BAM, but let's be clear. BAM will always be number one. Although I went to a PWI. Did I tell you why I didn't go to BAM? Oh, I said it was too hot. I just thought it was just gonna be too hot down.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that kept me. That really is the major reason why I didn't go to FAM. It had nothing to do with the education. I was like, oh my gosh, the education system is amazing. But I didn't want to go to FAM because I was like, baby, I live in South Carolina and I already hate the summer. And still went to school in South Carolina. I said, if I'm gonna sweat, let me just stay home.
Stay home. Pay this in-state.
Pay this in-state, because baby, that's out-of-state tuition.
Okay.
And it's a HBCU, which means she's gonna be expensive too. I will say that is one of my regrets in life, to not going to FAM. But I don't regret not going to HBCU, but I do regret just not going to FAM, because I just look at their alumni network. I'm sorry, FAM. I'm just giving y'all all kind of props tonight. This is not the FAM show tonight, but and for those who don't know what I'm talking about, it is the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, Florida A&M University, and in Tallahassee, Florida, right? It's down there somewhere.
It's down now.
We know who.
I don't really feature Florida like that.
Oh. Well, honey, I was gonna say something just now. I was gonna get me a little email, because we know somebody who didn't frequent those campuses. They went to the upper schools to pick up their boys. Oh, you got it right. You know who I'm talking about. So moving on.
Allegedly.
Well, I didn't say no names.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't say no names. I wonder where she at anyways. We're going to talk in code for a moment. Some of y'all may pick up what we putting down, but this girl in Florida, honey, she used to go pick up the boys, honey, from the PWIs, honey. She didn't pick up the boys from and I'll be saying that's going to throw them off too, because they don't know, you know. I wonder how she doing right now. She had such a bright future.
Well,
but she want to do drugs.
I mean,
and mess with non-melanated peen.
I mean, you know,
what?
Everybody.
What? Order up.
No comment.
Maurice, you like? I like this view behind me. This is cayutes.
It is.
Right? Either way. Child, we're gonna leave her alone, right?
Yeah,
folks
let's not touch that one.
Nah, folks be knowing what y'all talking about. Lauren, okay. He is a Kappa, Maurice. We're gonna be nice to him, because he's really nice. He's a cool guy, but he made that decision. Oh, now he gonna get in his inbox. Did you go to a HBCU, bro? Let us know. If you went to a HBCU, just drop in the inbox which HBCUs y'all went to and how you all feel about this new clothing line by Ralph Lauren. I wonder who YSL, because you know they can't say East Saint Laurent. They gotta say YSL. Girl, you gotta do YSL bag. I don't know who. Lauren the cuss. So wait a damn minute. This is a family show. Y'all want that pledge around. We pledge. Let me stop. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna bring it. We ain't gonna have no frat battle today.
Yeah,
on today's show. On today's good show, because we know who gonna win. Don't bring that side of me out, because I'll be ready. I be itching. Ain't no cane twirlers in my house. However, to your point, bro, I was a Kappa Bo when I was in college, in high school, but I already knew, honey. My eyes was already burning for another org. I said, we got to get this money by any means necessary. However, I dropped out the program because I was in the South Carolina Youth Philharmonic Orchestra in high school, and the same day that the Kappa meetings were the same time that I had orchestra practice. And my mom was like, you're gonna have to choose, because you can't do both. And they were like, you should do this, because, and I said, excuse me, I am refined. I am going to play in the orchestra. But going to college, I kind of wish I did stay in it, but then I'm kind of glad, because I didn't go to college with that whole, oh, he gonna be a Kappa. Although I did go to school, I did go to college on a scholarship from the Gamma Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So they all knew me when I came on campus. So we ain't gonna flash back. We're gonna have no more Greek talk. He said, the funny thing is my best friend is one of y'all. And we've been kicking it for the last 20 years. I love that, man. My favorite alpha besides you. That's right. I know that's right. Get him really. Why I be singing that all the time? Let me bring her in real quick. I know she not
Cardi B?
Yes.
Oh, she on the line?
No. Hold on. Yes. Is that Cardi? Listen, let me tell you. I live for Cardi. Cardi So there's on her Instagram, it's a video of her and what's her Offset and Culture, and they're doing both voiceovers.
Mhm.
They're doing voiceovers for, I guess, the Baby Shark show on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
And it just, for me, I feel like it just shows a different side of
Side of
her
her. Uh-huh.
and her husband. Like, I know she loves her child and I know she loves
Mhm.
her man. But
Mhm.
it just shows a different side of them together. Like, seeing them work with Culture, I'm like, y'all grooming this little girl to be a boss at an early age. Like, she is doing
Mhm.
voiceovers at an early age, and they were having fun with it. I said, I need more Black families to look like this. Like, literally, they look
Mhm.
good. I'm sorry, melanated, because I can't put her in the black box. I gotta say melanated families. Either way, moving on. We're gonna go on to Ye. Sorry. That breath you just took. I don't know where to start with this one. Like, where do you start? Yeah, and I'm sorry, we're moving into talking about everything that we say next is all allegedly. We're talking about our cousin, your little
Mhm.
brother, Kanye West. Yeah.
Kanye Omari West.
Listen. Yeah, go ahead and say what you about to say, friend. We're gonna talk about fam. We're gonna uplift our brother.
Yeah. And it's a delicate subject because he does have his alleged, or I guess they're confirmed, mental health
No, which
struggles.
everything is allegedly.
Yeah. And so divorces are also hard,
They are.
difficult, especially when there's young children involved. Their kids are very young. However, so I am kind of a Kim Kardashian fan, supporter, I'll say. But I think Kim is going to lose this battle, and that the battle being like the popular opinion battle, because I think she needs to tread lightly, because like the way that she's kind of publicly treating this Black man, because they like to be very melanated adjacent.
Yes, melanated adjacent. Because we hood adjacent here.
And so now she got this white man, and
He ain't
now
white. Is he white?
he's like Jewish, I thought.
No, I don't know what he is, allegedly.
Yeah,
I don't think he's white. But
I thought he was white.
I don't know what
He's
he
from
is.
like.
Yeah. We don't know. We're
Well,
gonna move on.
he ain't Black. But yeah, I think that behind the scenes are kind of provoking Kanye a little bit. Like, they wouldn't give him the address to the kid's birthday party. Like, that's one thing. And then like, she tries to put on this so calm and composed, persona, and she releases these statements after something goes on or after he pops off. But I'm like, what's really going on behind the scenes? He's white, see?
He's white.
So it's just like, if she wants to kind of, win this, and then all of this right before their show comes out in like 2 weeks, it's like, come on. Their new show comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm like, is it all for the cameras?
But my thing is, okay, now I will say, as a creative, and in my industry of creativity, especially when it came to music and arts, I always knew when we were growing up and I was in orchestra, we always had to look up information on the composers.
Mhm.
And every time, the common thread or trend that I saw in all the creatives, all the great creatives, Beethoven, Mozart, whomever, they all had a disability or an illness or something. But that disability or illness, for whatever reason, just magnified their creativity.
Right.
And with Ye, like, when I look at him, I immediately said, before anything ever came out, when he first came on the scene, I said, this man is very creative. I wonder what his illness is. Like, I know that's horrible, but because I had to do research on these people growing up, my mind was conditioned to think anyone who's a super creative may have a mental illness or an ailment or a disability, a physical disability. So as his start to come out, I said, that's it. He does have something which is going to make him be even more creative, which made me want to follow him more because I was like, this man's talent is no one can deny Kanye of his creativity.
Right.
Whatsoever. Is there a solution to solving his alleged disability? We all can say take a prescription. We all can say go to therapy, but I don't necessarily believe that there is a fix or a resolution, but there's ways to help,
manage it. Yeah,
to manage it. And even with that documentary that's on Netflix, they was like, everybody was like, oh, his mom managed it. But according to that documentary, it was like even his mom was kind of like overlooking some of it. But that's all allegedly. What you was about to say, Maurice?
No, I think his mom dying was like the trigger because she might have been
it to break it.
Yeah, like even though she might not have been totally managing it, like just her presence kind of probably kept him, right where he needed to be. And then losing your mom in the way that she left so suddenly, and then in that manner, that probably just was the one like little finger that like just pushed him right over the edge. Yeah. And now it's like, ooh, girl, I don't know how this is gonna end.
Well, now everybody's capitalizing on on what's going on. I mean, if you look at, even when I looked at the Janet Jackson documentary, it's always the people that are around.
Yeah.
They push away the people that can help because the people that can help will cut off their money because you're there to soak up all the money. And I'm not saying that the people that are around Kanye are there for the money. However, the more times his name is mentioned in media, the more times his name is mentioned on TV, the more he stays in the limelight, the more money comes in his direction, which means more money in their pockets.
They try to eat too, and I'm not
trying to eat. They're eating well. Let's be clear.
Right.
Everyone in his camp is eating very well.
Good.
With the tea. Good. They're eating good. What are these comments? Keith said, not much comment outside of just seek therapy and come back when you're ready and are good. And he does take his breaks. I think he used to take more breaks. He used to take more breaks. You wouldn't hear from him. And then next thing you know, he's popping off because the album is about to come out. And when the album drops, it's like, possibly prescriptions, possibly. I don't even know if he would even take it. Right, keep seek therapy, take your meds, and let's revisit that part, Allery. Oh, that was Pete. She and her whole squad is you get it, black adjacent. Well, that's y'all. Listen, she's been trained by the best, honey, to be who she is. We're gonna leave that alone. So calculated, the Kardashians. Allegedly, Allery, girl. If you don't put allegedly, I'm just messing. Marketing strategy is always in the picture with them. But Ye is not well. Ye is not well. They are very big on marketing, which is just weird. It's like, have they? They're not even legally divorced, right?
No, they're not.
And you already with somebody else?
I mean,
people do it all the time, but they're not public though.
No, that's true.
I mean, I'm just saying. What is it? And have we stopped saying take your meds in a condescending way? Yeah, we do have to stop saying take your meds.
That is true.
Because that does make people feel some type of way as we keep saying that. Yeah. Real talk can't stigmatize these folks. Yep. Let's see. How long are we gonna give you a pass because of his mom pass? Well, I would say we ain't giving him no pass tonight because, like I just said, I feel like there are things she did the best that she could.
That she could, yeah.
Her death was untimely. It was right there at the really like the pivotal point of his career, just becoming a galactic phenomenon. Because even the aliens be bumping Jesus walk, although that's a sample. I'm just saying. But child, it's a lot there. But I will say, as it relates to what's going on between him and Pete, I'm like, really? We're gonna play this out in the media like this? We're gonna go back and forth like this? But he is like, I'm gonna go hard for my wife. I was reading some text messages went back and forth between them, and I guess Kim allegedly told him that he needed to stop what he was doing because someone may hurt Pete. Of which, let's be clear, Beyonce can come out here tomorrow, allegedly, and say, everybody go buy $3,000 worth of bras. And people will go do it. They will go do it. Beyonce can say, do it. Beezus can say. I know that was horrible. I don't know when the last time somebody said Beezus. Beezus can go out here and say, everybody go to Cartagena and everybody gonna buy a plane ticket, sell their left testicle to make sure they go because Beyonce said to go. And it's important that these people, like Kim was saying, hey, you need to stop what you're doing. Someone's going to hurt him. So he literally said, hey, don't y'all do anything to him because I'll take care of it. And I'm like, you still got your cuckoo super fans, friend. Yeah. They still might do something. And then Kim came back to him and said, why must you make everything so public about what I say to you? And this, I'm going to say this warmed my heart. His response, it warmed my heart, but it also was borderline cuckoo adjacent. He said, when he was like, I'm your number one fan, why wouldn't I share everything with the world about you? And I'm like, oh, I want my fan to think of me that way, but not in a cuckoo manner though.
I mean, he is all about the grand gesture, and I think he bought her like a truckload of flowers for Valentine's Day, and like he's still doing stuff to try to win her back, but maybe it's a bit too much. I know like one of their main conflicts right now is that he doesn't want the daughter on TikTok. Okay. And Kim is like managing a TikTok account. And I'm like, Kim, you can't be doing that. Like, show that man some respect. That is still that kid's father. Like, if he said no TikTok, ain't no TikTok.
Who she learned from? That's true. Who taught her?
That is true.
I mean, I just see her being what was done to her. This is what you need to do. She's making her child a brand, like how she was made a brand.
How she was made. Kim Kardashian was made a brand. They used the whole tape with Ray J. And this is part of why I do have a soft spot for Kim, because they made such a big deal about the tape with Ray J, like back in, what is that, 2008?
It was like, 2000.
If that came out today, nobody would bat an eye. So Kim had to walk. So OnlyFans,
yes, so OnlyFans can run.
OnlyFans can run, baby.
Okay. Can you get in the camera a little bit more?
Just a little bit.
He said, totally agree. Just have to find your own personal way and weed out the outside influences as to what is going to be good for you, your future, and your family as a whole. Yeah, I think he has a lot going on. I think he really does love her. I think he loves her. Beezus, yes. I'm going to bring back Beezus because people don't understand. Beezus be out here doing everything. The kids be like, did you get your Ivy Park? Did you get your Ivy Park? The kids be geeking for did you get your Ivy Park? Did you get your Ivy Park? This be me. I can't even get a thigh in Ivy Park. So child, she don't make them for the curvy girls. Honey. Go out there looking like a hot dog, honey. About to pop. Child, a hot mess. So we have one more topic, but I don't know if I'm talking about it. Them text messages. I don't know if I want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about them text messages?
It's your show, girl.
I don't know. I kind of want to talk about
to.
Them text messages are deep. I'm gonna leave that right there with it.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
even want because them text messages. Let's get into these comments.
Yes.
How much will Kim? Hold on. Allery said, "How much will Kim live around the kids when she knows he's not?" Is it? I mean,
But she can't use that in everything. Like, he's not
correct.
always in a manic state. He's not always, having an episode. Like,
Correct.
he doesn't want his kid on TikTok for numerous reasons.
Correct.
You can look at the data the effect social media has on kids. He doesn't want his kid to be exposed to that, and I could respect that.
And I think their kids are already millionaires. Let's be clear.
Right.
They're millionaires already. I mean, they have transitional wealth coming to them regardless. They will never want for a thing in the world.
Right.
However, when I look at, and I gotta bring back up Beezus. Beezus and Hova, I think they recognize the mistakes they made with Blue in overexposing her. Baby, you don't see them twins. You just started seeing them twins. Let's be clear. You just started seeing them twins. And I think they realize, like, dang, people really do go in for our kids. Like, yeah, they go in for me, so they're going for our kids. And I think that can actually create a condition because those kids are so young, and now you expose them to those lifestyles. Like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Wow, all these people coming at me. I don't know these people. And so to Kanye's point, it's like, I don't want my kids exposed to that. Like, I'm Kanye West. My child last name is West, okay? My kids need to be protected from whatever energy that's going to come to them when they get older, just because they're my kids. Let them be kids. Let them grow up as kids. And when they get to an age in which they can make decisions for themselves, then so be it. But for right now, just like King Richard said, she done answered your questions. She's a kid. She done answered your questions. Now leave her alone.
A mess.
That was my favorite. She done answered your question. Leave her alone. She done answered the question.
And that's what you gotta do. Protect your kids.
You gotta protect your kids by any means. Protect your kids and protect your spouse by any means necessary. When my husband and I get to a place in which I have to protect him, I'm hoping he's gonna protect me. Like, we gotta protect each other. And when we have kids, it's like we definitely gotta go extra hard because our children will have two dads. It's like, wait a minute. You got two daddies. Yeah, they got two daddies.
And what?
And your mama got 4 eyes. So what's the point? And what? Your mammy. Why was that always the comeback when we were young? You got buck teeth. Your mammy. Your breath stink. Your daddy didn't say that when he was kissing me. Why did we say that? Oh, no. I done missed some of the comments fooling around with you. Okay, KK was groomed well, but I ain't mad. She's branding her daughter. That's a smart, maybe a background brand, like maybe a game or something like what the twins did, how they had a game. Why I keep calling Kylie, and they're twins, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, child, I don't know.
They're like a year apart, but they're not twins.
I don't know why. Oh, here go Fatima. What text messages? Yes, Fatima, those text messages. No, we ain't gonna talk about them Fatima. That is a hot pot that I don't feel like touching that pot. I agree with that. I ain't heard exactly where you don't see them twins, you don't see them babies. But I think they learn what we're talking about is Kanye saying he doesn't want his child on TikTok, and I was like, it's the same thing with Beyonce and Jay-Z. You don't see them twins. They messed up with Blue, and from before she was even born. This my baby. She ain't did none of
Well,
that with them twins, honey. Well, we're gonna leave allegedly. We're gonna leave alone, Marty. Leave alone.
okay.
Leave alone.
I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there.
Kids today seeing nothing odd about that. I don't think my daughter would bat an eye. Correct. I guess she's talking about them doing a nasty.
Mm.
Your mama, your mammy. That bell is horrible. That's the comeback now. Roast the mama and it's going to be drama. You know what? We can't say your mammy no more. No, your greasy grandmammy.
Your grandma. Yeah.
We can't say that no more, honey. Kids might come slap you, honey. They might come slap you. I used to call Fatima a hot honey baked ham a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, girl, you a hot honey baked ham with steam rising off the top. Yes, but you don't, child, off of Beezus. Moving on. It was something else I had on this list. Ooh, this is a topic that I had on it. When you gonna pay my student loans? When you gonna pay my student loans? You sending that money to them other countries. When you gonna pay my student loans? I want my money. I feel like what's her name? What was the girl name on Set It Off? LaShawn. I feel like LaShawn. I need that money, Cleo. I feel every day I wake up, when I pay my student loans, I feel like I need to send that video to my senator and say, I need that money, Cleo. Like, come on. Who gonna pay my student loans? When we gonna get our money?
Never.
And then you making all these stipulations for people to probably get the money. Girl, if I got a government loan, you better give me my money. Give me my money.
You better keep paying. Don't go delinquent.
Let's be clear. I pay her on time, honey. My credit reflects that, honey. I don't play with her, honey, because she will garnish your wages. Quick.
She gotta get paid.
By any means necessary. Oh my God. She don't play. What is they saying? That part. Run me my check. Also, that cry face of hers. I need that money. Okay. I need that money, Cleo. Folks don't understand. That scene to this day is ingrained in my head. Every time I think of something. What was the man name that the character that Jada Pinkett had to sleep with? Oh my gosh, what was his name? Do you know what I had to do to get you that check? You going to college.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. There's some strange things I need to do for one of them chicks. Where he at anyways? Because I need my student loans paid. Maurice, please pray for me.
Do something strange for a little piece of change.
I be trying, child. You see, I'm sitting in this window now, and I'm hoping somebody be like, "Hey, Daddy, I see you in your window." I can be like, "What you trying to pay?" Because I need the kids to be writing these checks. So we're at the 123 mark.
Oh yeah,
yeah, yes.
Oh, wow.
You know, you and I can Kiki all
we
night.
Can all night.
All night long, all night, yeah. Listen, we will Kiki all night, honey. I know my day was saying, if he pressed that bell one more time, I mean, I need y'all to understand. I'm just about that life, honey. Hit him with the good, make it act right, broke boys don't deserve it. I know that's right. I had to mark it up a little bit. Nate, yes, thank you for coming through, bro. Nate, I need to find me a Nate real quick. Let me go on Grindr real quick and find me a Maurice, hold on. Let me log in real quick. Single black male seeks sponsor. Not go to bed, Cindy. No, Fatima girl, I can't go to bed. Honey, I gotta eat dinner. I know my rice probably done burn up, child, because
Oh, you were
I
cooking that rice. I forgot.
was cooking rice. It don't smell bad. I have it on super low. So hopefully it ain't done turn turn to a crisp. But either way, let the people know how. Hold on, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Don't find no Nate. That man gonna run your cracker. Listen, honey, at this point, you just take a popper and keep it moving.
Oh.
Girl, I got my bump. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You won't feel a thing, honey. You won't feel a thing. I am not condoning drug use or poppers or anything.
Oh.
Yes, people still do pop. Yes, they do. I'm in a bind, Nate. Listen, yes, people still do poppers. I mean, I know who's about to end the show, but let me just say this real quick. This little boy came over to my house. He's like, "You do poppers?" I'm like, "No." You mind if I do poppers? I said, "Baby, get your life. You huff as much as you need." Baby, that thing took a couple of huffs and child. I was like, "Wait a minute." You just jumped on me. I was like, sir, you is giving me a little bit too much.
Too much.
It was a fresh bottle. That he said, "Woo, let's go." He was ready to go. That's why you gotta watch people. You can't mess with any and everybody. I have had some experiences. That's all I can tell people.
You have lived, honey.
Listen, if Chronicles of China, if that book could ever come out, baby, honey, if Chronicles of China could come out, it would be a New York Times bestseller because he go 2 sniffs in his office. Oh, I don't know because I don't do those things, honey, but that's what the kids say, honey. 2 sniffs and it fits. If Chronicles of China could come out with a book, the kids would be like, "Oh, girl, she is fast." No, honey, she lived her life, honey. She done got it in. Centron is a virgin. He does not do anything. But I know a young lady named China. She gets her life, honey. Honey, she gets her life. Well, Maurice, in closing, you want to tell people how they can get in contact with you and anything you want to share.
Yeah. My show category is podcast is released every week. So on your favorite podcasting platform, just search for category is. You can also basically you can also check out my greeting card company, papergenius.com.
He makes money. You got
coins. Oh, and we on Amazon.
Hello.
Now, so go to Amazon and search Paper Genius. We have gift boxes and notebooks on there as well.
Period. My friends make money. Money. Okay, money. I will have all of Maurice's links on the website tomorrow. You guys can go and please support all of the melanated on. I gotta say melanated on because there's so many great businesses that are melanated owned. I love to support Black business. Love supporting Black business. But I've also learned that there are so many other businesses that I've kind of excluded because I only want to support Black businesses. But support melanated businesses. South Columbia, South Carolina. Yes. I am working on my mom's birthday party, and most of the businesses are Black, and they are like on it, like 2:00 in the morning. Me and this one business person just texting, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, it's 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. Why are we talking?" And I was like, "Oh, she is thirsty. I like it. She is on point, sis." I was like, "Sis kind of got the job. She just don't know it yet. She just Now, when she hit me with that price tag, that might change my mind.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
But thank you, Maurice. Hang out for a moment. I'll chat with you in a second. But thank you so much for coming on and
Thank
being on
you.
the winter finale. But you definitely will be back for these summer shows, and hopefully it'll be
Yes.
in person.
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl. Now, see, you had to bring her up. Now, you know the kids ain't fancy and big right now, but we're gonna leave her
Ooh,
right.
that's true.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
kids ain't fancy and big right now, honey. So it ain't gonna be a hot girl summer. It might be a slow, steady drip for me. But yeah, I'll be with you in a second.
All right.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight. We had a fun time. I enjoy having Maurice on. Maurice is super hilarious. Don't forget to please go on every social media platform and look up the category is podcast. Guys, you will enjoy the podcast. It's so much information. He drops a wealth of knowledge. It's just a really good feel good show. And baby, he got viewers around the world. This is the Salad and Fries got to get like that. One day we got to be around the world too, like Maurice. That's why I got to have people like Maurice on my show. They got connections. Yes. So in closing for my winter finale, it doesn't mean it's the end of the season. We're just taking a spring hiatus and we'll be back in the summer with fresh episodes and fresh faces for Salad and Fries. Don't forget to visit our website at salad-in-fries.com for all things salad and fries. Once you're on our website, click on the YouTube link and don't forget to subscribe and like all of our videos so that you can get content via YouTube. But I just want to say in closing, as it relates to you and following your dreams, you know your dream. You have to be your number one fan. Regardless if no one watches Salad and Fries, I'm going to be here producing content because this is my vision. This is my dream. This is what I want to do. And I have to do it for me because it's my safe space. It gives me great pleasure to produce this show for everyone to view, and I'm hoping that people can watch it and gain a little nugget and laugh and all that good stuff. But really, I'm my biggest cheerleader because I'm like, you can do this. Like, you can do whatever it is you want to do, and I motivate myself each and every day. Right now, so many people are dealing with mental illnesses or they're dealing with life as it relates to reality. I just want everyone to know that you have to take a step back, evaluate yourself, know what it is that you need for you, and go after what you need for you, regardless if your family supports it, if your friends support, regardless if no one supports it. You have to do for you. Understand that you have to love you first and put you first in everything that you do. When the show ends, the National Suicide Hotline number is going to show up because so many people feel like they do not have a way out or that they're just at the bottom and it's the pits. Trust me, I can tell you some stories about my life that will have you like, oh my gosh, why didn't you take yourself out? Because I knew that there was something greater in me and that I had to go through the dark periods or the downtime or the low times in order to shoot me up to become the bamboo that I am today. So thank you guys so much. I'm so appreciative for each of you. If you have anyone you want me to interview or bring on Salad and Fries, hell, even if you want to come on Salad and Fries and laugh a little, just shoot me a note. Go to our website, salad-in-fries.com. There's going to be a contact box. Submit your information. I'll follow back up with you. I hope to see you in the summer because this summer we're going to have some hot episodes, maybe some shows on the road, some cooking demonstrations, all that good stuff. But thank you so much for choosing Salad and Fries. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. And don't forget, everybody deserves a little salad and fries.